Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Anish Virani and I am an alumni of Academy of Pastry Arts Mumbai. I did my culinary course with them. I joined last year in May and I graduated in February. So today we are going to make a dish called, it's a Russian dish. It's basically a stroganoff. Now usually stroganoff is made of beef or meat or any kind of chicken. But today we are going to make it out of a mushroom and we are going to make it vegan. So let's get started. So first we'll heat up a pan and then we'll add some oil. Now usually vegan has olive oil, coconut oil, sunflower oil. So we got some sunflower oil with me. So I'll be adding at least 2 tablespoons of it. We'll keep the flame on medium. You all can hear me, right? If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up in the comment. Okay. So how to know the oil is hot? So if you can just put your finger in it. If you feel nothing, then it's cold. If you feel like ouch, then I think it's medium hot. And if you feel like oh shit, and if mummy words come out of your mouth, then I think it's pretty hot. Or you can do just a simple trick. Put a wooden spatula in it. If you see there's bubbles on the downside of the spatula, then I think it's pretty hot. So now we'll add a medium size finely chopped onion up. Make sure the flame is really like medium. We don't need that much. Now while the onions are getting cooked, we don't need to make it brown. We just need to make it translucent. That's it. So while the onions are getting cooked, we'll boil our pasta. So I've got some 50 odd grams of wheat pasta. It's a fusilli one. If you can get a penne or spaghetti or fettuccine, any kind of pasta, that will be great. I'll be adding some salt in the onions too, to make sure that it releases the moisture out of it. Now I'll be slicing the mushroom. I've taken a button mushroom here. You can take any kind of mushroom. Oyster mushroom, chanterelle mushroom, any kind of mushroom you can take. You can cut it into any size you want. I'm slicing the mushroom. Make sure while you are doing this, your eyes should always be on the onion too, because you don't want the onions to get brown. Now as you can see, the onions are translucent. So now we'll add a tablespoon of garlic. If you want to add a little bit of more garlic, you can add 2 tablespoons of garlic. Now you have to cook this till all the rawness in the garlic goes away. Until then, we'll slice the remaining of mushroom. Make sure the flame is always on the medium or medium low. You don't want the flame to go on a high because this is not an Indian cooking. You don't want the onions or the garlics to get brown. You just need to make it translucent so that it's cooked, it doesn't give a bite in your mouth. Now we'll add our mushrooms. Now it will take a little bit of time for mushroom to get cooked because it has lots of moisture in it. So we need to reduce all that moisture and wilt the mushrooms. So now we have kept the water to boil for pasta. We have added a bit of oil in it and salt. And after the water comes to boiling, we'll add our pasta into it. Okay, since the mushrooms are getting cooked, let me tell you something about stroganoff. So stroganoff is basically a Russian dish. It has actually, it was only, stroganoff was meant to be a meat dish. It was, you can say it that way. The stroganoff was supposed to be made out of beef, but it traveled through countries, very different countries. So different countries gave it their own touch. Some eat it with rice, some eat it with pasta. It's a creamy, saucy dish. You can either like use mushrooms, use chicken, use meat, use beef, any kind of things you can use in this. But today we are going to make a vegan one. So instead of using cream, I thought of using a coconut milk or soy milk. Since usually I prefer coconut milk because coconut milk has lots of flavor in it. Instead of using sunflower oil or olive oil, you can use coconut oil too. That's in any vegan oil you can use, or any kind of vegan curd, vegan cream you can use, vegan milk you can use a bit. You just have to reduce it till it turns a bit of thick. Now, usually we add beef stock or meat stock to it and a glaze. So glaze, what it does now, glaze makes the sauce a bit of thick. So we don't have glaze here and we can't add glaze because we are making it vegan. So we'll be adding a bit of flour. You can use any kind of grain flour that goes with the vegan. If you want to eat gluten free, that's totally fine. You can use gluten free flour. Now there's another way that you can make this stroganoff, mushroom stroganoff. Usually it's kind of roasting the mushrooms in the start without any kind of fat or any kind of oil per se. You can just toss the mushroom for at least 4 to 5 minutes till it gets completely charred. It will release that nutty flavor if you want that kind of cooking. Then after roasting the mushroom, you can add just a little bit of oil and onions and garlic together and then toss it again and again. but I clearly like this kind of cooking where I first saute the onions and garlic and then I add the mushrooms. As you can see, the water is hot too, so we'll be adding our pasta into it. So pasta is basically, if you think of pasta the Italian way, they usually eat pasta as an al dente, to the bite. They don't like completely cooked it as we do in India, because Indian loves things that are completely cooked. So we cooked it completely. But in Italy or authentic Italian restaurants or dishes, they don't cook pasta or risotto rice completely. They cook it till the bite. So today I'm going to cook it till the bite. I'm going to show you how. You just boil the pasta for 7 to 8 minutes, not more than that. Pasta will get done. If you have any questions related to this dish or any other things, please write in the comments. I'll do my very best to answer to each and every one of you. Now as you can see, the mushrooms are getting completely charred and wilted, and the moisture has been released completely. So we'll be adding it. We'll be adding a bit of tablespoon of paprika. Paprika you can add a bit more according to your flavor. If you prefer it more spicy, you can add chili flakes if you want, but at the end of the dish. Now as I said, we'll be adding a teaspoon of flour. I am adding all purpose flour here. We are only adding all purpose flour to get that thickness, the consistency of the sauce. It needs to be thick, and since we are not adding any kind of stock or glaze, means beef, brown stock or any kind of glaze, so I am adding a bit of flour just to get it bit of consistency, thick consistency, that's it. Now I'll add a bit of water. Not too much water, just a bit. And we'll cook it till the water inside reduces completely. You see the water is getting thicker. So basically, French cooking or Italian cooking is done on medium to low heat, so that the things inside that we have put inside doesn't get burned, because French has lots of dishes that's made of cream or milk. So what happens, the cream gets curdled inside the pan. So always remember that whenever you're making a French dish or Italian dish, make it on a medium to medium low flame. Always make it on a medium to medium low flame. Basically, Thai or Chinese dishes are the ones that are made on high heat. So now, I have a cup of coconut cream that I'll be adding in this. Keep the flame on low, because coconut cream or coconut milk seems to get curdled inside. Yes, exactly. Vegetable stock would have enhanced the flavor, but given the time, I didn't have any kind of. Since we are in a lockdown in Silvassa and we're not getting to go out that much, so I had to make this dish with all the things that are available inside my home. So that's why I use this dish particular. But of course, you can use vegetable stock instead of water. We just have to cook this till it gets completely like thick consistency or reduced. You can check for the seasoning. Just a bit of salt and pepper. Pepper you can put according to you, the taste that you like, how much spicy you want, how much spicy you don't like. So basically our pasta here is done. So now I'll add my pasta into it. You don't have to cook it like for a long period of time when you add the pasta in it. Just for a minute or two will be done. Since I told you that I live in Silvassa, so we don't have that much herbs in our home, and since we are in a lockdown, so we don't get that much things delivered at our house, at our doorstep or house. That's why I haven't put any kind of herbs, and I haven't given any kind of herbs in the recipe also, because this is the recipe that you can make at home with minimum kind of ingredients, and you can make it at home in this lockdown period of lockdown. So now it's done. Yeah, actually, you see, the herbs and the vegetable stock are basically in this, should go in this recipe. But since since I didn't have any kind of those things, that's why it's a vegan dish. I'm not making it, you see the recipe, if you see the recipe, it's a vegan dish. I could have added sour cream or kind of creme fraiche if I wanted, but I wanted to make it vegan. That's why I added coconut milk or coconut cream, or you can use soy milk. Any else questions, Sanskrita Agarwal? So this is kind of my first live video. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and I hope you like the recipe that I made it especially for the vegan people who are vegans and they don't get to eat that much. If you have vegan cheese, you can add vegan cheese in it. We don't get it here, so that's why I didn't find it anywhere else to put it inside. So I would like to thank Chef Eureka for giving me this wonderful opportunity to come live on Facebook for the first time ever in my life. And I would like to thank Chef Charles and Chef Jagdish for helping me with this recipe. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yes, you can add vegan curd, but remember that not everyone can get vegan curd outside. Any means in metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, you can get vegan curd, but not every place in India has vegan curd inside. So you can add vegan curd, but you need to find the availability of the vegan curd also. Coconut milk is basically the only milk that gets, means you can make it at home. You can get it from anywhere, even in the like uh, every parts of India. You can get coconut milk or coconut cream. That's why I use coconut cream and coconut milk, because it's available, because of the availability of the milk. Yes, this session will be available on the APCA page and on IGTV. Thank you so much each and everyone for coming and watching us live.